I'm super excited. I just got what I've wanted for a long time. I love the polymer 80s, but I've always wanted a Glock 26. But I could never just come to buy a standard Glock. So I finally got the P80 kit. The slide looks awesome, or it should look awesome. And I'm going to let you guys know how this works out. And it got to me pretty quick. This is from P80 Builder. So here's the unboxing or unwrapping. It's their card. I got a good deal on it too. Well, what I thought was a good deal. 511 shipped. Top plate. I asked them for the OD green frame because in their kit they only had the black frame. So let's see. OD green Glock 26 frame. Looks pretty nice, feels really nice. And I have stuff to do today, but obviously none of that stuff is gonna get done. Many people already know how to do this. I've done so many of these, it's kind of nonsensical to explain. But they give you drills, you drill the holes, mill out some stuff, file it flat. Many different ways to do it, super easy. I can get these done in 15 minutes. I've never had a problem with them. They just work. So let's see what we have here. This should be a fully put together slide with the standard Glock sights, which I'm going to have to switch out eventually, but let's see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. I was worried about this stuff because it doesn't look grippy, but I don't know, it's pretty grippy. So what I liked about this kit is I have other polymer 80 builds that have Safari Precision barrels, and I really like them as a company. And I think that this is a Safari Precision slide and barrel, and as you can see, it's ported. You got your standard Glock sights, nothing too good, but I'll replace these eventually. It looks like they have the polymer 80 internals in here too, because they're that color that they make. Just a sexy barrel. I don't mind Safari Precision's logo, but it looks good. So I'm gonna go make this. You know, I hate saying make, but I'm gonna go sand some stuff down, and then I'll be back. How nice this thing is. Probably gonna run an RMR on it, so I won't even put the cover plate on. I think this is just a standard cover plate too. No, this is like Safari milled this cover plate. Or someone milled it. This looks nice. I might like it with the cover plate. Now it said it was going to come with screws. Well, the color is a little different on that cover plate though. Well, it's probably because this is aluminum and stainless. Also, not it's a big deal, but there is, like the coating right there is a little shoddy. But I shoot my things, and I only paid $511 for this whole setup. That's shipped. So I'm going to test it out, and I'm happy. this does not bug me, because this is all gonna get beat in pretty quick. It almost looks like a billet extractor too, but I can't tell. Maybe not. We're done a polymer 80 Glock 26. So let's get this done. Look at that short frame right there. Hand drill. I never drill them with this. I always drill them with the press. Never had a problem. So it's taken me about 20 minutes up until this point because I'm just not really used to the Glock 26. This is my first Glock 26 polymer that I've ever done, polymer 80. I've had to go in here before because polymer 80's kits, and I've had to touch up some of these, polish them, make them smooth. So I'm actually going to go do that real quick. So some of these edges look like they had a little burr on them. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean these up a little bit. Bag release. I don't mind that this one's not extended because I'm going to carry this one, so I prefer not to have the extended. Here we go, all put together. The slide hasn't been on it. Probably should mount my optic first, but I just want to see what it looks like. I only run this with a little extra lube, not much, for the first 100 rounds. I don't like to get lube thrown all on me, so. Hope she works. Moment of truth. She's tight. She's definitely gonna need a break-in. It's much tighter than any polymer 80 I built before. Safari Precision Kit. Polymer 80 build. Just for a little comparison, we have the XD40 subcompact, we have the XDS 9mm, and then the Glock 29. Now the closest one to the Glock would be the XDS. The XDS is thinner and a little shorter, but I mean a little shorter. And then if you flip it over, the Glock is shorter. You know, this holds 10. I believe this one mag holds 7. So you get a flush mag with 7. The XD40. And the XD40 is chunkier. This is my very first gun. And the Glock 26 just did not feel right in my hand, but with the Polymer 80 frame, it feels really good. But this is the XD40 Glock 26. Shorter, thinner. I sure wish they had the Polymer 80 kits when I bought this gun 10 years ago. You know, this grip feels really good, and this trigger is really nice. A little bit long reset, but this one, shorter reset. You know, it's a Glock trigger. You don't like them, but you deal with them because, you know, all the fancy parts, the reliability. So I cannot wait to shoot this one tomorrow. Talking grips, you know, the baby Glock Polymer 80, it feels good, but you don't have that finger. I don't need that finger, but you don't have it. So it feels better than the Glock 26 frame. The Polymer 80 frame feels better, but it's still, you know, I feel comfortable. I know there's going to be some shooters out there that do not feel comfortable with this frame. DS feels very comfortable. I would say even a little more comfortable than the Glock 26. I normally shoot this gun like this. I've had a lot of success at the range with it. This is my go-to carry, and nothing like the feel of this gun. I don't know if it's because I contoured and stippled it, but this grip on this one is just, it feels so good. 2 fingers, 3 fingers, it feels good. If you're willing to compromise with the grip to have something a little bit lighter, you know, you can always get a pinky extension for this. Some people aren't going to like this grip. The Polymer 80 is better than the Glock 26, but it's not as good as the XDS. It's definitely not as good as the XD. Feels really like the XD without the mag. It feels substantially lighter than this. I don't know, hard to tell the difference between these two. We have the XD40, 23 ounces. We have the XDS, 20.6 ounces. These are all with no mags. And then we have the Glock 26, 18 ounces, with an RMR. Just got done reloading 1,000 rounds. Had some issue with my reloading press, but I got them all loaded. So now, I don't know how much I'm going to shoot tomorrow, but I'm taking the baby Glock out. Glock 26, Polymer 80, Safari Precision. And I'm going to go shoot it. But I'm in the cold.